Hello everybody, Frankie Day here from Frankie Day Models. Okay fellas, it was late Saturday evening. I have for you video number 2 for my Hasegawa 1/72 scale SHINMEIWA PS1 flying boat. Okay guys, I went ahead and did some resanding on it, checked for imperfections. I found a couple, and so I sanded them out and it came out pretty darn good. And so I went ahead and gave it a coat of white primer. That's going to be the base coat for this whole thing. And so I went ahead and gave out 4 coats of white primer on there. And she's ready to have her clothes on. And what I have colors here I elected for it is white. Also I got the SHINMEIWA paints. I believe it's XF12. Japanese Navy gray. That was what the SHINMEIWA used. Okay, next I got to just get her clothes on and decal her and got a few parts put on. The propellers haven't assembled yet though, so I probably be working on that as of late tonight. It's almost midnight my time. I'll probably start other props tomorrow, but tomorrow I will have the final reveal for my C97 Strato freighter. I'll put it down on tonight. Whole thing has been covered except I got the engine cowlings and the propellers and undercarriage doors and a few sundries, and that wraps up the build. My transport group build, my 3rd entry. We got Matt on my transport group build. He is running little problems on his Atlas by Heller, an Untitled array. He says it has problems with the booms matching up with the fuselage and stuff. So he's got me interested in no end on that. So I'm gonna give my kid a little go over here, see if I can kind of dally around with him and see what kind of problem he's running into. Find out what the problem is. I can get back with Matt so he can take care of that, get that problem all squared away. Then he'll be able to continue on to the build. But incidentally, he's building I think an MCM or something like that. I don't know. I can't. There's so many new companies nowadays, fellas. I just lost track of everything. But I think it's a DC2 he's working on. It looks like me. It's a dandy of a kit. And so I'll maybe venture on getting one of them pretty soon. Other than that, I'm pretty much on schedule. I'm working on the bell, so I got the bell. I can probably do some after I finish up this PSE PS1 flying boat. Get her clothes on all done, get the C97 all done, then I'll hop back onto the bell and also the Liberator over there, and work on the B25 too. So I'm getting them done, guys. So I'm knocking out about 2 at a time right now. And believe you me, these things are the best medicine in the world for Frankie Day since I lost my baby. And these just keep me going, you know, and I think they're doing a very good therapy for me. And it just keeps my mind busy. As long as I keep my mind busy, I won't have to grieve and just dwell. But time will take care of that, guys, I imagine. It took a while. My first wife, she passed away from lung cancer. It took a long while for me to get over that. And so I married this one here for 24 years of marriage. And she's a good woman, guys. And I really love her and I miss her very much. And I know Frankie Day is going to be here, and so you guys are my family, and as long as I got you guys and got my models, my job, and God's good humor and everything else will just kind of smooth it nicely. Okay, without further ado, we're going to take a look at the PS1 flying boat, the STOL, short takeoff and landing. This is an outstanding flying boat. I mean, I tell you, it's a beautiful model. Okay guys, we're going to take a look at this. There she is sitting on the pedestal, Lady Susan I must say. I'll give you a little bit of a walk around on this thing. It's all white, guys. I got the canopy all masked off and everything, so it's all there in one unit when I paint this thing. So I'm going to start doing some masking on this thing probably tomorrow. And prepare to airbrush the Japanese Navy gray over it. And do some black de-icing boots. Take care of that. You got this metallic anti-detection boom? Magnetic detection boom. That's what it was. Only operational thing on this thing, of course the rudder works pretty good. The parts they give you just the moving parts are just very sparse. But they give a little detail. I'm surprised they don't make these movable, but you know, big deal there. Of course, these flaps work really well. They come down and they come right back up too. Lastly, you got to get our tires on, or wheels. This is a very good model. Chancellor of North Wales built one of these on, I think it's on my Flyingboat group build I had going down. And I think there's a couple other guys that built one of these too, I think. Not very much internet on this. I was very surprised. This is a very, very old kit. I remember buying this. I bought two of them. Back in 1971. Yeah, it was 1971 when this thing came out. It came out in the fall of 1971. I think it ran about $8. Pretty reasonable fees at the time. You know, Hasegawa was starting to bring out kits I'd never seen before. And I was really delighted at the fidelity of detail and the new tooling of plastic back as opposed to the domestic type that we had here. And this model's still available, so if anybody's got these in your stash, it's a good build. But like I say, it's an old build, guys, and there's the little fit issues of this thing. The fuselage is actually molded in 3 pieces. You got 2 halves, and the third piece is the bottom hull. And so the trick to assembling this thing is to don't glue these together first. You take one side of the fuselage, like a port side here, and you glue it flush to the bottom hull, to its flush. It's got to be treated individually like that, just like working on a vacuum form model, anything. When that thing's nice and flush, you take the other fuselage half and match it till it's flush. Once it's all flush, you just go ahead and glue the remainder of the fuselage together. And if you go ahead and glue the halves together and have the bottom hull last, you're going to have problems. You're going to have dimples, and you won't line up very good. So the best way to do it is just line them up a fuselage section at a time. Okay, let's see if I can find something else. Yes. On the landing gear, the kit gives you an option, the SS1 and the PS1. The SS1 has a bubbleless undercarriage fairing. It's like that of a turkey bird and the C-133, C-131, C-130 weenie wagon, cargo master. It's bubbleless, comes out like this, and the undercarriage tucks in and folds in. But this is the PS1 model. So the undercarriage swings up and rotates and goes inside the fuselage. But you got to take very, very great care in cutting out. The plastic in this kit is very hard plastic, and you'll chip it very easy if you're not careful. Inside the wells here, there's an indentation of cutting for this version here. Inside the fuselage, you just cut out the part needs to be cut out with a round file, make sure it's rounded, and that's your undercarriage boxing inside there. And that's it. So you're going to be very, very careful, take extreme care out there, guys, because the problem is it's very thin here against that hull right there, the third hull. If you cut too much of it off right there, it'll leave a big gap, then you have to get plastic surgery like by using sheet plastic. So take heed and be very careful right there. And everything else goes together quite well. No fuss, no muss. Yep. This is the PS1 all over. And we'll go in a little bit more. Take a look at this thing, guys. From this section on this way, it looks like United States Navy Martin P5M Martin Flyingboat. Everything else is just pure hybrid. I like these flaps. They're functional, like I showed you a while ago. They come down and they come back up. I like them. This is a good kit, fellas. You guys got this in your stash, build it. If you got your stash, decide not to build it, keep it, because someday you want to build it. And it's one kind of an airplane, guys. It surely is. I really enjoy building this thing. The Japanese are very engineered people. And they incorporated one hell of a flying boat right here. This thing came out probably in 1970. By the time this kit was released in 71, this aircraft right here was in production. And being in production like it is, they made the kit. I think it went out back in the 1980s. It wasn't in too long. It was probably the last operational flying boat ever used. Now, any flying boats used nowadays use it for firefighters. Okay, this concludes video 2 for the Hasegawa 1/72 scale SHINMEIWA PS1. I will bring camera back to yours truly and finish up the video, and I'll discuss what I'll be doing. Okay, I put a dent in my C97 over there, and what I'll do is I'll take the piece S1 off here, and I'll bring this over. As you tell, guys, it's starting to come pretty good now. Got the undercarriage, the whole thing has been completely covered. All you need to do now is put the engine nacelles on there and her fans. And he's ready to go. Okay, guys, that was a sneak preview right there. I got her flaps too, as you can tell. Flaps are down about 33 degrees. Put the SHINMEIWA back up here. That'll be it. Okay, guys, that was just a little sneak preview of what old Frankie Day's been doing. Not only popped out the videos, I'm popping out my builds. Okay, so that completes video number 2 for my Hasegawa PS1. Okay, tomorrow I shall have the final reveal for my C97. And so I'm going to be getting the clothes on this tomorrow. I'm going to start doing some airbrushing on this. So I'm going to do some masking down and also throw down the Japanese gray, and I'm ready to roll and get the propellers going. That won't take long at all. So tomorrow, guys, so stay posted for the C97 final reveal of my 3rd entry of my transport group build. I haven't heard nothing yet from Al Woods. Mr. Woods, I guess he's pretty busy doing something. And Doug Hensley, Hensley Models, he completed his Hurricane. He did a good job on his Hurricane. And he's preparing to do another for my group bill. So thank you very much, Doug, and Happy New Year to you, dear friend. Happy New Year to everybody. Looks like this is going to be a good year, guys. A very joyous year. Okay, other than that, that's about all that's going on in Frankie Day land. So stay posted tomorrow for the final reveal from my Strato Trader. And the final reveal for this should probably be by Monday. The Monday I'll have my final reveal on the PS1. Then I'm bouncing back on the Bell, and I'm going to start doing some priming, appreciating on it. And while it's drying, I'm going to hop over on the Liberator over there and get her shaken. And looks like I got to go to the hobby shop. I get my check next week and buy a whole load full of olive drab and gray. Okay, guys, that's about it for the night. I'm a little tired right now. I'm ready to hit the fart sack and get to sleep. And I'd like to thank everybody out there for your wonderful, wonderful comments, and thank you very much for hanging out my New Year's Eve hangout I had. I'm very delighted and very honored each one of you. And we'll have more hangouts coming up. I may have a Monday night hangout. You never know what I'll do. I think it sounds like a good idea. I might have a Monday night hangout, because that's my day off. It'll be the daytime. Okay, guys, so stay tuned tomorrow for the final reveal. And this is Frankie Day signing off for Frankie Day Models. Make mama happy. Take care of your babies. Stay focused when you drive. Spend wisely. Buy yourself a kit. Get kit crazy, just like Stu says. And we got a whole new year. We got wonderful bills coming your way. And wonderful models coming our way. And so other than that, you guys take care of yourselves, fellas. I'll see you tomorrow night. And God bless you all. And I love you guys. And thank you very much. And Frankie Day signing off for Frankie Day Models. We'll catch you guys on the flip side tomorrow. Bye, fellas.